What up, though?
What's good, man? Chilling, man. Appreciate you for bringing me on here.
Yeah, no problem. What's the word?
Yeah, man, I'm just tapped in. I found out about your show maybe like 2 months ago, and
Hmm.
you really like these boys saying you doing your thing heavy. I
Thank
respect
you,
it.
man. I appreciate it. You got a layout over there, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm doing my own thing. I see I got the little roadcaster. I'm trying to go up,
Yeah, that
trying to
look
get like
dope.
you when I grow up. But yeah, man,
Nah.
that financial advice is serious. It is, man. I'm telling you. For context, I'm 33. Everything that guy said, and this is kind of my question. Everything that guy said. 6 foot tall, six pack, got all the everything on paper, whatever the case may be. And when I'm running into women, because I'm recently single, maybe like a year, and when I'm running into women,
Single from just a
I'm
relationship or single from a marriage?
from a relationship, never been married, no kids, no none of that.
Okay.
And I'm trying to date, I'm out here, I'm outside, and it's very hard not to get the urge to trick. Like I don't want to spend my money on women. I make good money. I work in tech.
Okay.
And I grew up not having money. I'm from Miami, so I already been around all the women,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just out here really trying to have fun. I live in Southern California, so I'm like, okay, let me try to get out here. Let me see what's outside. But I'm what's your advice on not spending money on women, trying to get women to naturally interact with you? And I know when women see me, they could kind of see it on me. They see me traveling, they see me in the cars, whatever. And I'm trying to get away from that. I'm just trying to be a genuine dude. I just want to meet a solid one. And that's
Mm-hmm.
really my question. Like, how do I meet a solid one, and where now everything is predicated on what you got, how you dress, how you look? And I could, dive into that and be on that time, but that's not really my MO. I'm more chill, more introverted.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you say to somebody in their 30s, like on that type of vibe?
Well, okay. Where are you meeting these hoes from?
Man, everywhere. I'm always outside in the bars, on apps, traveling. It's very different. And I meet good women, don't get me wrong. But
So why do you feel the need to spend money on them now?
cuz it's like getting the attention, because I don't come off it like I'm not braggadocious. Like I'm not trying to be out here showing off everything. So when they meet me, it's like, okay, I still do nice things. I go to nice restaurants myself. It's just
Mm-hmm.
natural. Like if I come and pick you up and I pick you up in the 4 series, it's gonna be like, okay, something's going on here. So it's like they just could put two and two together. So after a point, you can't really,
I
like, I don't
would
want to
I would
lean into that.
downplay myself even more.
What
Listen,
happened?
listen. If you start tricking on these hoes, I'm telling you the real. If you start the minute, because listen, eventually I'm assuming that you want to be in a for real relationship. But how you start off is how you gonna have to continue. The impression that you give them earlier in a relationship is the thing that they're going to then lean into because that's what they've experienced from you in the beginning. I'm not concerned with the whole idea of whether or not I need to impress them. As a matter of fact, if I'm you, I'm developing a mindset that I don't give a fuck if you're still around or not. Because you the king. You the prize. If they not worshiping you, then they the ones that missed out. It's not the other way around. And so the urge to trick is a habit that you've developed one way or another, whether it was unintentional or it was intentional. It's a habit that you developed, or it's the environment that you live in that you now being influenced by in order to continue to do it, in order to continue to substantiate how it is that you live in. It's almost like the culture that you're a part of, and now you adopting it because that's what it is. That's what it's like out there because that's what people are used to. But you have to completely remove yourself from the mindset that you got to operate the same way that everybody else do in order to get the same results. See, the thing about me is I'm a patient dude, right? I don't need results immediately in that way because I'm already busy having a good time and living my life. Anything that I get that comes along the way is supplemental, it's extra. And then they have to prove themselves worthy of even being in my presence because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I believe that in a general sense, the women is gonna give it to the guy that they like, whether he's spending money on her or not.
That's a fact.
They gonna give it to you if they rocking with you, whether you spend money on them or not. So why would I then lead with it in order to make her feel a certain type of way, or I feel pressured to do it when I don't have to. The only woman that I'm dating is the woman that I marry. And I didn't start dating her until I married her.
Facts. Yeah. I mean,
So
because
I'm staying
I
out of
feel
it,
like,
bro. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not giving you a dime. I'm not doing
yeah.
nothing for you. I'm not looking out for you. I'm not doing none of that. All of that is your reasonable service as a result of being an adult. And if you feeling me, you coming anyway.
Yeah. So you're really speaking to just staying bunkered down, staying locked in, like not even minding it, because what you're saying is facts. Like I'll just ignore it. I'll be like, I'm not really. But then I end up ignoring 20 women, 30 women,
Well,
whatever the
it ain't gonna
number
be no
is.
shortage of them. The higher
Yeah.
you go, the more availability you have, bro. You listen. You what? You said you 33.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Let me tell you something, bro. It get way worse when you get 40. And when I
Man,
say worse, I mean better.
still in the abundance. I get it. I
When
respect it.
and,
Yeah, you
and
really
when I
you
get
stay
50,
locked
I'm
in. You stay
expecting for it to go way up even more. And I'm married, and they know I'm married. And they, man, that shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy. It ain't never gonna be no shortage of women. It ain't, dog. They not going extinct. It's more of them, and the higher up you go, the more of them become available. And so I'm not even telling you to look for a woman to be in a relationship with or look for a wife. I'm telling you to just enjoy your life, have fun. If you're going to trick on you, invest in you, have fun on you. And then they coming along with the game, and the ones that separate themselves in order to try to validate whether or not they need to be in your presence long term, they're going to merge. And the rest of them, you have a good time, you do whatever it is that you want to do, and you enjoy life. But I ain't
facts.
stressing out no hoes, and I definitely ain't tricking on no women. I'm tricking on me.
Yeah, I'm definitely still having fun and still enjoying it, and I respect that because yeah, you just saying really leave them alone. It's not even that time, so I could definitely understand that because it is
Bro,
like
the less
I've
you
had my
care
fun.
about them, the more they gonna throw themselves at you. I promise you. The more, listen,
That's
the
great.
more, if you start dog, man, what is you calling me for? They gonna want more and more validation, man. They gonna be throwing themselves at you. The less you spend on them, the less you care, the more they gonna throw themselves at you.
Damn. Hey
And
man,
another thing is you're never gonna find them at the bar. You're never gonna find them at the club. You're never gonna find them at Impress University. That's what I call them, Impress University. A lot of times guys get caught up in, the P Diddyisms, where nigga dudes want to wear the best watch and they want to drive the best car. They want the woman to see that. You know, the biggest secret is stop trying to look like money all the damn time.
Yeah,
The game isn't what you wear, the game is inside of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like just something as simple as you knowing how to you being funny. Men forget the simple things, bro. Just be yourself. The woman that you talking about that you ain't gonna have to spend no money on. You're gonna have because what you're looking for a organic relationship, and it might just like Anton said, it might not be that woman you're looking for, bro. It might not be tomorrow, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it might be while you're looking for some grease at the grocery store or something, on the aisle, one might ask you for help. It's just organic situations happen from organic. You just meeting people organically. And I remember Anton said, it's the best type of relationships is the women you meet in networks. Like,
yeah.
what's your network looking like? The
Them gonna
women
be the
that
ones that you actually want to be in a relationship with.
exactly, you know what I'm
The ones
saying?
that you can pay attention to
And
and look
always,
at. That
yeah, exactly, bro.
you ain't. They not trying to impress you, but you can just get to see how they operate
That's a fact.
without all
I
of
And
that
then
mean,
impression.
and then not only that, bro, always remember this, bro. Even the ones remember this about women in general. Women are the weaker vessel.
Yeah,
Even the ones, right, that claim they only date men that make this much and make that much, make this much. I don't know if people remember this movie called Casino, right?
yeah. I love
Where,
casino.
bro, that's a true
Ginger,
story.
ginger.
That's a true story, bro. Like, I forgot the late Jessica, Kim Basinger. I think is
Mm-hmm.
it Kim Basinger?
Nah, it was
Kim
Michelle
Basinger.
Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay, Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle
Yeah.
Pfeiffer she was using
And
Robert De
Sam
Niro.
Rothstein. Yep. She was using
Right.
Sam
Bro,
Rothstein.
that happens every day.
She was taking his money
Every
and
day,
giving it
bro.
to her other guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I gotta watch this movie.
Yeah,
But
Casino.
nah,
Casino. Yep. It's a dope movie.
yeah, everything you're saying is facts, and it's kind of it's a mixed bag because you're saying I'm only gonna meet women in my circle, and the tough thing about it is I'm around a lot of white women, and that's not really my speed. So I'm not really going for that. So I meet these women that are very much established, got going a lot of things going for themselves, but they're not really my style. So it's just I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, I would say,
No,
just
you're not.
because
You're
like,
only 33 and you got the world at your feet. You in a great space. You think that
man, I'm
you're
trying to
stuck
be
because you
locked
keep
in,
putting
man. It's a
yourself in the
lot of
box,
temptation
man.
out here. You see what's going on in the streets. It's a lot of temptation out here. I'm trying to stay out the way. I'm trying to actually lock in, so it's different. Like just because I present like money and a lot of women get that perception, that's not really my. I don't care. That's not big for me. Like I like being around my family. I like playing ball. The simple things. So when I meet women, that's what I run into, and it's tough because that's not what I lead with. I don't even lead with money, but
Yeah,
it's
but
just
the
natural
thing
to my
about it,
lifestyle.
listen, man, you got to completely not give a fuck about what they think. I don't care what no woman thinks. I genuinely don't care, bro. I've never cared about what a woman think, man. The only thing
Fuck
that I'm
yeah, I gotta play
focused
the
on is
future
me.
tonight. I gotta put on the future album tonight. Fuck it.
Honestly, what do I give a fuck about what she think? I'm gonna be me when I'm me. I'm me. I'm not focused on what no woman talking about.
Respect. All right. Okay. I'm gonna get off that a little bit, but I did have one other question for you if you got some time. It's more so networking, career focused.
Mm-hmm.
I am an upcoming podcaster. I just started my podcast maybe like 2 years ago. And I want to know how you dealt with the nerves early on. Like when you were creating these videos and they were flopping and just maybe you're like, damn, am I doing the right thing? How did you know when to really tap in and when to say like, oh, this was it. This is me right now. Like, because I'm going through that. I'm at 10,000 subs and I'm like, damn, I put out a video, it does well. I put out a video, it's trash. How did you know when it was like, okay,
I
I'm
don't number
locked in?
watch today. I do what I
Pardon?
want to do. Listen, this is what I learned early on, right?
That was a great question, man.
The things that I thought was gonna hit was not the stuff that hit. And the stuff that I didn't care about and the stuff that I was just doing because it meant something to me is the stuff that went viral and it was the stuff that was meaningful to people. What I learned is that I had to stop chasing the numbers and I had to start chasing what meant something to me, which then is the thing that started to separate me from everybody else because I was more focused on the things that was authentically interesting to me and documenting my life and documenting the journey and continuing to, because listen, if it was up to what was popular, I would have just kept going with whatever the algorithm was rewarding me with. I had hit very early, bro. I was doing urban exploration. I was the last person to explore the Pontiac Silverdome before it imploded. That did 700,000 views. And then I had went into a lot of these other places. I was in the urban exploration and architecture and stuff, and that shit was hitting. I was doing 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 views on the video, and then I pivoted, and I was like, man, I kind of outgrew this. Like, I didn't want to be the Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying? The child actor that was stuck in a specific place, right? So then I pivoted, and what happened is I organically started to draw people to me that authentically was rocking with me. Listen, I look at it like this. It's 9 billion people on this planet. I just only need one person to rock with me a day. One new person a day, I'm cool with that. It turned into something different, but my point was is that I'm just gonna be authentically me, and I'd rather have people that was loyal to what it is that I did instead of trying to chase these fair weather fans that was here today and gone tomorrow, right? And so I think that you just need to keep. It's more about consistency and self improvement than it is about hitting and chasing a thing that's popular. You be authentically you. You do the thing that's meaningful for you, and you're gonna just continue to find your niche, and you're gonna continue to find your way, and you're gonna evolve. your audience is going to grow with you. You're not going to be the same person you are this year than you are last year. If you go back to some of my earlier videos, I'm a completely different person than I am today, but it's because I'm naturally growing, I'm naturally evolving, and my audience is growing with me. And so don't chase the thing that's popular for everybody else. Because I'm gonna also tell you this: it's plenty of things that's popular in all across the internet. I mean, it's literally thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of different communities and things that people are interested in that we keep segmenting ourselves and separating ourselves based off of a small general population of what we think everybody else is interested in, instead of focusing on the thing that's meaningful to us and then letting our community find us. You know what I'm saying? So I've never felt like I had to do what everybody else is doing. I always did it my way. I did what I want to do. And if I feel like pivoting tomorrow, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And the people rock with you because they know you. And last thing, when you talk or when you talk about whatever it is that you talk about, it's not about chasing a popular thing. It's also about being authentic. Because I realized early on that people rocked with me because they was rocking with me, not necessarily just based off of what I was talking about. So I'm gonna talk about the same thing that somebody else talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it from a different perspective because my life experiences are different. I might break it down from a money perspective because I look at everything from a business. I may break it down from a relationship perspective differently from you because I know what it takes in order to be successfully in a relationship or married. I also know what it's like to deal with these hoes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak to it authentically from my perspective, but I also understand that my audience is gonna roll with me based off of the fact that they rock with me, not just based off of what's popular at that particular time. So it's consistency, it's being authentic, and it's also speaking from your heart and being passionate about it versus trying to chase the algorithm. The algorithm is gonna reward you based off of your consistency and based off of your authenticity. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Grow it one person at a time. And you're gonna continue to evolve, and you're gonna find your way, and you're gonna build an authentic audience that's gonna rock with you, bro.
Damn. I respect that, bro, man. Y'all boys doing y'all thing. Man, I'm tapped into the channel. The channel is love, bro, especially that Millionaire Morning podcast.
Yeah, that's my
Vibes.
that's my baby. That's my baby.
Vibes, man. God's
Thank
work
you,
on my
man.
What
morning
what's
commute.
what's your channel, bro? What's your
Yeah,
channel?
yeah. Shout
Uh
yourself out, bro. I want to hear it.
yeah, man. Shameless plug, Furious Robinson podcast,
Furious
YouTube,
Robinson.
Spotify. Check me out. I speak about all
Nah, it ain't no
different things
shameless
right now.
plug. We promote it over here. I'm with
That's the
it.
Oh,
fact.
facts.
I
Respect,
ain't I
man.
ain't the ty- I
Respect.
ain't the type of person that's trying to gatekeep, bro. I want you to promote yourself, talk about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Put your stuff out there. If it's a way for you to be able to tap in, I ain't selfish, man, at all.
100%. I respect it. That's why I say I respect everything y'all boys do, man. And it's love, like all love from this side. I'm in Southern Cali, so I'm doing my thing, trying to come up, but in the YouTube space, respectfully. And I'm doing my thing. It's very young though. It's a baby, but everything you said is facts, man. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I do want to chase these algorithms because that Jada Pinkett, Will doing this
You,
man
but no, you
dirty.
can talk about it, but just talk about it based off of your own authentic perspective and not just based off of what everybody else is saying. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. We
yeah.
still gonna keep it.
Talk about it and then talk about it from your view, from your point of view.
I respect that, man. But I appreciate y'all time, though. I don't even want to hold y'all boys up, man. It's all love.
All right, big dog.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.